All right. Well, I'm gonna shrink me. At least for now. And not sure about audio, so let's see what happens. Ooh. Hmm. Wait. No. Damn it. Well, that's a great intro to the game. Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Yeah. What? All right, I'm just gonna go fly to the moon. F it. How do we get out? It looks like I'm flying, which I would think is not intentional. There must be something wrong with the instance that the undead start in. I didn't see that in the bug notes. I'm not sure what's happening. Oof. All right, well then. How do I get out of this? Okay, I don't. 1 second. 1 moment, please. I've encountered technical difficulties. Let me try again. Ah. Okay, now it's working. But I can't tell if it's getting any audio. It doesn't say. Oh, you know what? I turned down my master volume. That's what it is. Why is it such a tiny square? Also, you guys can't even see. Holy crap. Perhaps it's because the intro cinematic is not debugged for widescreen yet. But I was playing earlier in widescreen, so I think it'll be fixed when I'm done with this. Let's skip ahead. There we go. Oh. How does priest work again? Smite, right. Smite, lesser heal, cannibalize. Those are my abilities. Go. All right, I know the first thing I could... I know I wrote these quests, but yeah, well, not these particular ones, but nobody wants to sit and wait for text to scroll. You know, that was my original idea, to have the scrolling text, because I had seen it in another game, and that's one of the ideas I gave to Alan Adham, and he used it. I'm not sure if I was the only one with that idea, but that was back when I thought people should read my text, rather than people who want to read my text should be able to. Very different mentality. Which, I must say, leads to better design. There, now that I'm in the game, you can see how smooth it is. Okay, so it is giving me sound. All right, let me know about volume. Anything's too loud. Combat effects. I think I can turn those down individually. The only thing I don't have up is the music, which I might turn up just a little. You're playing a corpse? Yes. This is Shazzer. Shazzer's my priest. Shazzer's gonna heal the raid. Save the day. Back to the beginning again, yes. So for this server, Emberveil, we have a guild. basically made up of some of the DJs and things like that. So I expect all of us to be streaming on here pretty regularly. I do have to get my steps in, so sorry about the sweat and the potential treadmill noise that you might be hearing. I don't know. The voice mod is pretty good at getting rid of background noise, so the WoW sounds are louder than usual, but not by much. If it's annoying, I can lower them. If not, I'll leave it. 8 mindless zombie then. Do you have... No, he doesn't. Oh. He's the priest trainer. Do I get any fortitude? Oh, but I need 10 copper. Yeah. Will this get me 10 copper? Let's go see. Hello. I haven't set up my keys. Oh, it did set up my keys. I've got strafe on the AD as usual. I'm wondering where it's getting my keys from, though. Give me that power word. And I usually have buffs on my third bar. Put that there. And there. Now we got a bunch of frickin' health. Oh. The interface is stretched. Yeah, I do see that. Let's see. We need to do this anyways. Bottom left and right is what I usually have. Show channels. Enable floating combat text. There's nothing about stretching it, is there? Headball, water collision. Mouse look speed. Buff durations, definitely. Well, let's turn on the profanity filter. Yeah. Is it a video option? I like the death effects, so. Legacy. Oh, interesting. Well, I don't see anything about it. Let's just crank everything up. Why wouldn't we? Ah. All right, well, we'll deal with the stretched interface for now. Doesn't seem to be too much I can do about it. Don't have screen resolution. I did. This is ultra wide, but that's the playable area, not the, what you call it, interface. Switch to 4x3 for nostalgia? No. No, if I cannot be immersed, why would I play? I need the immersion. If I could, I'd get one of those super ultra wides so that it's almost all the way around my peripheral vision. I love that. Oh, man, hello. Oh, worst part of the priest. Mace priest. Ally shamans having heroism instead of bloodlust? What? What? Wide Dave stream? It's always the wide Dave stream. What do you mean? Well, as I'm sure you'll be able to see, there's still a lot of bug fixing that needs to happen. Things like potentially active buttons that can't be used. Like this refreshing spring water should be a white tea, not a red tea. Huh. I'll be spilling tea. But oof. There's also some strangeness with attacks. So I'm hoping I'm hoping a lot of these will get fixed over the next 2 weeks. I imagine they will. Especially now that we got people coming into the server and reporting bugs. So the frequency and quality of the bug reports can highly impact how fast updates are done. I'm lazy? What are you talking about? I am pumping iron. You don't know what I'm doing when I'm offline. Jesus. Holy crap. Does it only count if you see it? You guys are just like my wife. My wife will come into my room and I'll be like sweating from the last set of like 40 curls or something, and she'll be like, "Oh, you also need to do this exercise." I'm like, "Oh my god, are you kidding me?" She's like, "You don't exercise enough." I'm like, "I exercise every day." What are you talking about? Every other day is cardio plus something. Sit-ups, push-ups, presses. I have a bench. This is not only Dave's widestream, but Dave's widestream walk into the camera. I had to shrink the camera box because I was taking up too much space. What do I need? Wretched? Ugh. Oh. Mindless. Wretched. I mean, these guys can't really hurt me. I can just walk up and melee everything. You know, I may as well just to get my defense up. What does it need to be? 10? 10 or 15, I can't tell. Thailand's good. It's the rainy season now. Or we're heading into the rainy season. It's rainy half the year, let's be realistic. But we're in a relatively dry area. And we're also relatively high up compared to, say, Bangkok, which is below sea level. A lot of people don't know that. They think of Thailand and they think of Bangkok. And they're like, "Oh, Bangkok, oh, Thailand's always flooding." But it's just Bangkok because Bangkok was built below sea level. Don't ask me how or why, but that is how it is. Whereas my area is much further northeast, in the Isan area, towards Laos and Cambodia, which makes it a little more dry. Oof. Where's Unreal Engine? You don't see the difference? Right, because they're using the old models for this, let's call it early access. Because that's effectively what it is. There's a lot of bug fixing that needs to happen. So he opened it to the public. But the new models and everything will come later. Right now, I think he just has a few tricks from Unreal in here, which has to do with lighting and shadows. But it looks like the baked shadows are still here, so he hasn't gotten around to it in every area. I'm not 100% sure when all the new features will come online, but I imagine it won't be for another month or two because there's all the bug fixing that needs to happen before the new stuff can come online, if you know what I mean. But if you wanted to get a head start and get your guild on here, probably a good time to do it. Depends on how you feel about progression, I suppose. If you think they will ever add real gritty and grimdark models with improved animations like the AI you've seen on YouTube, they won't be doing that? No, they're not going to do that. There will be updated graphics and lighting and shadow. But for now, it's just the classic look and feel with some elements of lighting. I don't know which areas he did. I know he started on the orc starting areas, so I saw that some of the torches there had some of the new effects, but what took me so long? Maybe since we leveled, let's go, oh wait, the last one I need. Oof. Anyways, I don't know when he's gonna implement new stuff. I imagine there's gonna be a lot of bug fixing first. But if you haven't already, you should join the UnrealAzeroth server. You can see what's going on in there at all times. And decide for yourself if you want to experiment and give this a go. On the plus side, I can tell you that I can tell you that the smoothness of it has been really good. Like, all of this is very, very smooth to me. I don't know what you guys are seeing, to be honest, because there's probably artifacting from YouTube. But if you've seen me play on Cappy, like I keep complaining about chunky lag, it seems to be part of the client. Whereas this does not add chunky lag episodes. It did, however, it does tax your resources a little more on the computer. So if you're running multiple things, like today, I don't know if you guys know, but I did a DJ live stream. It was members only if you wanted to watch the video, but you could have listened in on outofbounds.live. And while I was doing it, I noticed that the combination of OBS plus UnrealAzeroth plus Mix, plus I had about a dozen Word documents open because that's just me. It's started to cause some problems in terms of RAM usage and fighting for RAM. I do have 32 gigs. I really need to upgrade to 64. But otherwise, very smooth experience, other than the bugs here and there. A lot of the bugs were about key bindings initially. It looks like he got through most of them because I'm not seeing as many issues as I was having when I first started playing. I was in the pre-open beta as well. I dislike Blizzard, but I hate Tim Sweeney. I'm gonna pass. You know, that's fair. I will say this is the Unreal Engine 5, I think. Is it 5 or 4? But it's the one that still has blueprints, so it doesn't have the stupid AI code that gets rid of the, what is it called? Vibe? Verge? I can forget. Oh, Tim Sweeney. It's funny because he thinks he's such a gamer and he's such a betrayer of gamers everywhere. Hey. There's a video meme where someone's walking, but he's really super wide and that joke meme music is playing. Oh, I'm sorry. I see what you're doing there. I'm still pudgy. We're working on it. All right. We won't be coming back here till level 4. Shadow Word Pain's a big one. That's when the management of our mana becomes more important. Only got 0.25 more kilometers to go, so we'll be done soon. And then I'll just sit in a chair and sweat, I guess. I tell you one thing, I miss a lot of this Turtle Wow stuff. I'm like, everywhere I'm like looking over here. Oh, where's the Turtle Wow quest? Ah, bummer. All right, Rattle Cage and Scavenger and Dust Mite. Die. Also, that bug is still there where it looks like you looted it, or it looks like you didn't loot it, but you actually did. Yeah, that's an annoying one for me. Being a stickler for looting everything off a corpse. Oh. Okay, he really sucks at melee. Come on, man. I forgot how painful the early priest is. You need rattle guys. UE5? Yeah. No, I don't have any add-ons. I like to play Pure. At least until I get to requires level 3. At least until I get to the end stage 60. So, ding. I'll probably be playing without any add-ons until that point. Mace with an axe sounds. There's lots of issues. Yes. What would be good is if we write all these down and then report them. It's just difficult. It's difficult for me to write anything down while I'm walking. Oh. I guess I can review the chat after. Does it have a Lua interface? Otherwise I don't see any add-ons working for it. It does. It should work with all the old add-ons. That was, I think, one of the features. And they have a link. Someone posted a link to the add-ons somewhere. I think it's on the UnrealAzeroth one, or it might be on the Emberveil. I'm not sure where, but it has come up, and I do believe it does support all the old add-ons. Whew. 1 second. If you wanted to join my guild, though, I'm not in it yet. You'll have to give me some time to poke the appropriate people when they're online to get into the guild. Oof. Hydrate and sweat more. If I survive. Ah, I'm over the 5 kilometers. Ah. Nothing's gonna attack me here, right? Nuke! Nuke! Alright, 1 second. Hey, King Lech! I can hear my computer working. I haven't heard the fan go in a while because the Cappy client doesn't do anything to the system. I'm gonna at least wash my face first. Ooh. Get over here. There we go. Now we've got background light causing problems. That's fine. Here, I can grow a bit. Or can I? Me. Yes. Oof. 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 There we go. Oh, still sweaty. Yuck. Let me Put some napkins around just to absorb. Just to absorb. I could just go take a shower. Let's be. Ah. There's no challenges or anything, so, you know, no slow and steady. We'll be trying to crank to get to 60 as fast as possible. Though I'm not very good at it. As some of you may be aware. Especially as a priest. I think once I get to the dungeons, I'll be okay. We'll have to see how it goes. Damn. Oh, I see. Yeah. No, this is good, because we want defense up. Gamer through the sweat? Yeah, exactly. Need a Pokari sweat to go through it. Let's see here. Wait, what? Alright, something's wrong with tab targeting. It's definitely not prioritizing the guy in front of me, which it should be doing. I know. My walk's complete. Are we at skill 15? Yes. Should I do unarmed? Mace is at 15, so we should do unarmed now. Alright, we want rattle this guy. Damn, what's wrong with clicking? I think it's my resolution. Smack. Is this bone stock vanilla in terms of talents, items, and world? Yes. This is as vanilla as possible. It is the most vanilla. There's so much vanilla, you might get sick of it. I think Emberveil does have plans to update and, like, do new stuff, but I don't know what their timeline is. You can probably find it on the Emberveil server. And if you want to get to their Discord, you can go to emberveil.org and look for it. At your own risk. Disclaimer. Oh, we're maxed already. We'll switch back to the mace then. Why can't I see the damage over him? My god. Priest bad at melee, but I guess that's not really shocking or anything. And you're leveling solo priest, good luck. Yeah, I know. I think the goal is just to get 2 dungeons so I can heal dungeons. And if you rush to the dungeons, everyone's going to need healers. I'm presuming that's the way it'll go. But as I recall, it's usually the tanks that are the holdup. At least in my experience. In terms of leveling fast, though, I'm doing a shit job. Should probably just smite until I'm out of mana. Oh, this guy. Finish him. Try to finish him. A little bit? Oh my god. The only UE Warcraft project I'm going to support are Chronicles of Elekstraza. Google at your own peril. Oh god. Now I'm afraid to, since you said that. I can imagine, though. I know some of the fan base for Elekstraza is, let's say, exotic. Alright, I'm just gonna nuke him. Is he going for the same one? I haven't decided what Wait, did I decide what? Am I going enchanting? I haven't decided. Last skeleton, and then we gotta find these bats. Bah. There we go. It's a bat. Kill it. Getting a 1 for priest is good for your sanity? Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to do that. So I was thinking I might go enchanting, but then I realized that I don't know if everything I know about enchanting recently is from Turtle WoW, and I'm not sure they even have wands in enchanting. Do they? Is enchanting wands a new thing, or was that always there? I don't remember. They do? Okay. So there is hope. Out of range. Why are the Batwings so rare? Enchanter Wands is in vanilla. Okay, good. Then maybe I'll go Enchanter, or I can get someone from the guild to make it for me. I guess the Turtle WoW innovation was more in the survival, having simple wood, but here you just buy simple wood. And I do believe it's quite cheap, so shouldn't be an issue, right? Where are the bats? Dear bats, I need your wings. Come out and play. I guess there's bats on the other side. If I'm going through the middle, I may as well get the quest for the... Where's that level 4? I actually don't know. Turtle WoW added a bunch of stuff, I'm sure, and jewel crafting. Yeah. Are you guys not... Yeah, I'm seeing, like, frames missed due to rendering lag a lot. I'm wondering if you guys are seeing that or not. You let me know. Because OBS is complaining here and there, and I'm wondering how bad it is. Alright, level 3 doesn't have anything, so we have to go find other quests. I think we don't get any more quests until level 4. No, we're level 3 and we can't use the staff. Do I have to train that? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, whatever. This requires level 4? Alright, we'll hold on to that one, I guess. Yeesh. Stream is a bit choppy. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, I see it. It's getting worse, too. I wonder... Average time to render frame, 10 milliseconds, 5 milliseconds. 60 FPS, 49, 47. It's supposed to be a 60 at all times, but I do think UnrealAzeroth being in ultra wide the way it is probably fighting with it a little bit here and there. I'll look at optimizing my stream, I think, in the near future. What is my ping here? 200. Oof. Yeah. European server, I guess. The game's not lagging at all. It's OBS is struggling. It's fighting for render time. I think that's what's happening anyways. But for me, it's silky smooth on my end. And then if I do this, I can see OBS going absolutely batshit and like losing frames constantly. But for me, it's silky smooth, which is a bad sign for OBS. I could drop the frame rate to 30 for OBS and it might smooth out for you guys, but I don't know if that's optimal or not. No, I can wear that now. All right. Yeah, and we should.
Exactly what you need.
Your eyes. Are your eyes okay? Do you need help? All right, let's see if we can get all our spells. We'll start with pain. Like you guys are experiencing. Power Roach. Okay, so level 6 is the next set. Let's get Shadow Word Pain up. Where are we going to put it? Probably E. And then we can move this down here. This actually should probably be T. And I like to move my drinking items up here. Still level 1 smite. And let's recast Fort. You love Undead? Your first character to 60 was an Undead Rogue? Yeah, a lot of people like Undead Rogue. Predominantly, I think, because it does bonus damage to humanoid. Alright, I'm seeing so many frames missed due to rendering lag. Let me see if I can assist over here. Actually, I don't know if I can change the settings while I'm streaming. No, I cannot. All right. You let me know if it gets too annoying. Oh. Let's go this way. What was that new quest? There is no new quest. Just Batwings. All right, fine. Isn't there... Are those all Turtle Wow quests? There has to be some new quest. Maybe it's in this house. It's Will of the Forsaken? That's true. Get out of fear is huge. Huge for a rogue especially. Because that's the #1 thing that they try to do to you. Fear you. And put a dot on you so you can't stealth again. Will of the Forsaken great for PvP? Yes, it is. I should probably have it on a hotkey somewhere. Come here, you. My panic key /2 too. This is usually where I have that. So let's move this to F. 300% underwater breathing. Okay. Okay. Give me a wing. Thank you. I love that little blinky eye animation. Very, very Disney. See? World of Warcraft is always Disneyfied. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Them not getting Hunter despite their racial leader being one is funny. I know, that is a little bit weird. I mean, they did get it later, I guess. Alright, we're done with that. Does it escalate to this quest? Or is this quest not in Classic? It has to be. How vanilla can this possibly be? Samuel Phipps. Oh, right. He still won't give me a quest. Alright, that's... isn't there another quest? Over... Ah! Hello. Where were you? Scavenge goods, that's the one. I guess you have to finish that one quest to branch out into all these three. Interesting. Wonder why they designed it that way. Nightweb. Veramothras is her pet. That's true. One of the few things that they brought over from Warcraft 3, I suppose. What am I missing? Should I purchase things? It's quite expensive. I don't think we need to. Alright. I'm going to check back on... I remember there being another quest over there, but I'm trying to think if it was Turtle or not. The character's there, but I don't see no quests on him. He's level 5. Maybe he gives the quest at level 5? Alright, let's go to the spiders then. Or no, let's go pick up the goods. And hit up Samuel Phipps, because he's along the way. Humans unable to be hunters? Like, what trait of the human species makes it incapable of holding a bow? So, yeah, some of the restrictions were dumb, and it was just... There's a mentality that you get into as a designer. I interrupted. So what the fuck? There's a mentality you get into as a designer when it comes to balance. And you're like, if this race has this many things, then this race can only have this many things. And, you know, we want to have X amount of classes per race. Ergo, humans don't get hunter. Which is just, it's just a bad way to think. I've always found that when it comes to design, and, you know, also at Blizzard, generally speaking, they've followed the rule of cool. And there's a certain amount of cool in restricting things, like Paladin being Alliance only and being restricted to certain races, and Shaman being Horde only and being restricted to certain races. But then there's just, if it makes sense, things should probably get it. And then it just becomes a question of what makes sense. Hunter not being on human doesn't make sense to me. Did you work with Kevin Jordan? How did you guys see on item balance? I did not work directly with Kevin Jordan. I worked while he was there. I knew him. I met him a couple times, but I didn't. I never actually talked with him about balance or anything like that because I was an outsider to the WoW team. I was from the Warcraft 3 team, and I was on loan. I was being loaned to the World of Warcraft team with the possibility of moving over there. And my goal was to get away from my abusive boss. So, but ultimately it didn't work out because I wouldn't play D&D with him, so he got mad. It sounds so fucking lame when I say it out loud, but that is pretty much what happened. Here it is, the last one. Who designed the Forsaken quests in Warcraft 3? In Warcraft 3? What? Are you talking about the missions? I did Undead 2. So those quests are mine in Undead 2. That's the one where Arthas gets the meat wagons and has to go kill all the paladins and then kill Uther to get his dad's urn so he could piss on his ashes. Beyond that, I don't know. Whoever did the mission did the did the quests.
Be quick about your business.
And I don't have a list of all the level designers by mission. Which I hope, you know, I don't know. I don't even know if they know which missions they did anymore. For me, I have it written down in my Warcraft channel on my Discord, so if you wanted to check it out there, you can. You can see a list of all the missions that I worked on. Some of the missions that I worked on, or I worked on a lot of different missions that I don't have listed there. I just listed the ones where I did a lot of the primary work and like the mission design and the area design and stuff like that. But I did a lot of the cinematics throughout the game, the in-game cinematics. The level with the Tichondria sheep, which I did not put there. That was actually put there by Dave Hale, so you can blame him for that. All right, I didn't get this quest, so I'm not going to kill these guys. But isn't Samuel Phipps like around? Where is Samuel Phipps? I thought he was with them. Am I wrong? Maybe someone killed him. Or is he further down the road? Meh. I can't see the names. The names are all little tiny. They're all tiny and messed up. What the heck? You know, I haven't even used my Shadow Word Pain. I probably will use it here. Alright, I'm not doing that yet. Pissing on the ashes one last time was a savage line. Yes, Uther had a lot of great lines.
You've just crossed a terrible threshold.
Yes. Good old Pappy Uther. Die. The Ogre Kobold and Human Mercs being charmed by Sylvanas. Yeah, that's a good mission. I think that's Tim Campbell's level, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so. Oh, there he is. Did I miss any questions? Those were my favorite undead missions on Warcraft 3: The Frozen Throne. I forget which one I did in The Frozen Throne. I'd have to look it up. Or you can look it up on my Discord server, where you can find the list of all the missions that I did in Warcraft 3, as well as all the quests that I did in World of Warcraft, in a pinned in the Warcraft channel. Hashtag Warcraft. I swear Sylvanas' mission with the Dreadlords was one of my favorites. It had a certain flavor and was creative. Yeah, that was a good one. There's a lot you can do with the mind control mechanic. I was a big fan of Maiev and her teleportation. So I ended up working on a couple missions with her. I'm trying to think which one. Actually, I think I just did the cinematics for those. I mean, I can't remember anything anymore. My brain is Swiss cheese these days, I must say. Okay, this is done, but that's not anything. Oh, Marla's grave. Here. I can't imagine how a player would find this. It's, I guess they do say the graveyard. Is that it? Oh. Uh-oh. I do believe I crashed. Hello? Yeah, that's a hard lock. One moment. Always a good time when these things happen live, you know? Okay, crashed out. There we go. That was from shift clicking on the That was from shift clicking on the grave after I'd done the turn in. I don't know if that's already reported or not. I'll have to check. Ripperoni. All right, we'll jump back in. I just don't understand the Night Elf hatred for Magic and WoW with all the cool spells in Warcraft 3. Because it ruined, it brought the demons. The magic was what destroyed the natural order because it's chaotic. Arcane magic is chaotic. That's the idea anyways. I don't know if you've been watching Hardcore Victims Unit, but I'm leading up to something that relates to that story about the Night Elf and why the demons came. Finding secrets is so much fun. Yeah, that's why my Ev is the bomb. The bomb. Come on, Shazzer. Keep it together, man. Oof. What? Okay. If I right click this again, am I just gonna crash out? Let's see. No! Bitch. Alright, we're not touching it again. That was known as a mistake. Maiev being a Sundir for Illidan was sus for me as a kid. I thought they were supposed to end up together. Really? I mean, I guess. I mean, if you spend 1,000 years lording over someone... Alright, don't click on that grave again. That's for sure. This is complete. I guess I turned it in with her, so I didn't need to click on that grave anymore. It shouldn't be clickable, I think, after you've done the burial, though. Right. Moving on. Now we want spiders. Let's go kill those. You can't go back into the grave, Shazzer. Oh, really? You should make fanfic of Maiev and Illidan. I'm sure someone already made that. It'd be hilarious. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it exists. I'm sure the worst of it exists. Where she teleports onto it. Oh, never mind. We'll wait for Dr. Stephen Goon vibes for that. I'm going to move this to 4. That feels more natural to me. We'll move this over to R. For regurgitate, maybe. Oh wait, we have to get nightweb spiders. All right, so we're gonna have to go into the cave. Fight, fight! Oh my god. Let their own magic shine. Instead, we got this mishmash of druidism. Well, that all their damage spells come from the moon, so it's totally different, okay? It's totally different. You have to understand. Moon arcane looking magic is okay. But arcane magic is bad. Yeah. It's just how it is. Even though the curse of the Worgen comes from the moon. Is that a different moon? I guess those are different moons. Do you think the wardens took turns watching over Illidan in his prison with him being the only male in there? Probably. Probably. We don't know what the Night Elf protocols are for prisoner rights, you know what I mean? Who knows what Illidan was enduring in there? The one time she took a break, her PTO came up. She took a break and that's when he escaped. That's true, it could be. He did get out of there pretty easily. We don't show that either. Like, that's not one of the missions. That would have been a fun dungeon mission. Where was Maiev when Tyrande freed Illidan? Coffee break? Went to PP? That slacker. Oh wait, we did show that mission. She does free him. Forget everything, man. It's sad. Getting old is sad. Don't do it. Just stay young forever. I'm just kidding. Oh, these guys are tough. These are like the first real enemies, aren't they? Whoops. She racked up enough PTO credits after 10,000 years. Yeah, the Night Elves are very American in that way, aren't they? Why is that green? That don't seem right. Let's see if I can balance out my mana usage so that I don't run out of mana too fast. I'm pretty sure this escalates to a big spider kill. Let's see. Oh, come on. Don't do that. He didn't aggro the other one? That's interesting. Normally he would. I would think. I think the spiders are supposed to call for help because they're red. Or he might just have been far enough away that it didn't matter. Always loved the Darkhound pet. I thought it was the cutest dog pet during TBC. It's a nice one, yeah. Good model. Is this the only dungeon with the water well? The only ones you could tame were the Darkhounds and Eastern Plaguelands near the bridge. Ah, the uniqueness of old WoW. Why aren't you fighting? Tyrande did nothing wrong? Truly, Tyrande did nothing wrong. Except for blowing out the bridge while she was on it. That was a little bit weird. That's one of those strategies where you kind of second guess the hero. Is that just a green filter? Oh, it's supposed to be green. So it's getting the green effect from the fog before I enter the fog. Interesting, interesting. Aeon of Strife? Who made Aeon of Strife? Didn't he name it? Isn't it called something's Aeon of Strife or something? Hey, this is KT. So this is Emberveil. It runs on the UnrealAzeroth client. So if you wanted to test that out, now's a good time. Emberveil just started up. So everyone is on the same progression. So this is day 1. Or, well, like, technically it's day 2 for me, but this is day 1 for everyone. So you can jump on and play around with it and see what you think. It has a lot of bugs. I'm just going to warn you. It is a, I would say, beta in terms of like how many bugs there are. You will probably experience crashes. You'll experience some frustrations, but if you can bear with it, and especially if you're good at reporting bugs and you do a good bug write-up, I highly recommend getting onto the Emberveil server and reporting the bugs on the bug tracker and helping get this into shape. Because I think that, you know, the lizard is always watching, so you never know what might happen. But I'll say that UnrealAzeroth will probably always have a new server to go to. So the more fixing it gets now, the better it will be come what may. Why is it writing out the text when I told it to see? Oh, it must have not saved my options. That's annoying. 12 scarlet armbands. All right, we can do that. that means I need to go into here and instant quest text again and buff durations again. Maybe I should quit out so I can save these. Thinking about it. What does that do? Oh. Okay. Macro? Oh. Was this built into WoW? I think they put it in. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I can't type. Do I have to... Oh, I have to make a new one. We'll call it, test. I liked how Ascension had a Discord channel for bugs so they could easily track them. Well, they have a whatchamacallit, like a full-on bug tracking website, so they're doing pretty good for themselves too. And you can search for those when you're reporting a bug. It pretty much urges you to search for that bug before you post anything. Or Taronda, she sounds like she has hemorrhoids all the time. Okay, well, that's an interesting take. I'm not sure about that. She also voices one of the generic Night Elf female voices. That's true. Sometimes if you have to diversify your vocal profile, it can end up sounding weird. Scarlet armbands. Oh, by the way, if you do join us on Emberveil, they do have the radio, Out of Bounds radio. I won't play it because it will get my video flagged for DMCA. But if you enjoy the Out of Bounds Entertainment radio, along with all our old Warcraft skits, those are on here as well. I really wish I had a wand. Yeah, that would make this so much easier. Oh. Hello. No, I don't have a wand. So sad. Oh my gosh, this guy's tough. We'll drink. Eliza Gabriella? What? What are you talking about? Oh, the voice actress. I don't know. Was that her name? I see a camera bug there. I thought we just used Jennifer Hale for literally everything. Wasn't Jennifer Hale, shoot. The Queen of Blades? Oh, shoot, what's her name? In StarCraft. Kerrigan. Yeah, that's it. Toronto's VA. Have you met any of the OG VAs? I did, but I didn't really know who they were voicing. I just met them in Starbucks, but I didn't really sit and talk with them, so kind of a missed opportunity on my part. But I was a nerd. I was a big freaking nerd, so I didn't say anything. I think the only one who I would have approached if they were there would be LeVar Burton, because I was a big fan of his as a kid from reading Rainbow. But you know, also Star Trek, but I never ran into him, so I'm pretty sure he voiced something in Warcraft, but I don't know. Maybe he didn't. I know the guy who played
Michael Dorn, the guy who played Commander Worf, voiced a lot of the Tauren. But I never saw him. I'm not even sure I would have recognized him, honestly, if I did run into him, sadly. Because I've never seen him out of the Worf makeup. Which is quite, you know, different. I don't think LeVar Burton voiced anything for Warcraft 3. I thought he might have voiced something for World of Warcraft, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I'd have to go look into the credits again and see what's in there. But I know Michael Dorn did. He absolutely did the Tauren voice. The generic Tauren male. So you can hear that whenever you go to Thunderbluff, just when you're clicking around. You loved Illidan's Warcraft 3 voice? So badass? Totally. I thought Arthas was better in Warcraft 3 as well. We tried to get him to voice the music, or the... Shoot, what do you call it? The Christmas song. Was it... What did I call it? Prince Arthas is Coming to Town? I forget what I called it. But he wouldn't do it. Or at least he didn't respond. Which was unfortunate. Would have been so funny! But you know what? Charles did a great job voicing Arthas anyways. He does a great Arthas. So no, not too big a loss, but would have been so much funnier if the original Arthas had voiced him. Because Blizzard doesn't use him. I wonder if there's like some sort of clause in his contract where he can't voice the character for anyone else or something. I suppose that might be possible. I would think that would be illegal, but yeah, who knows with contract law these days. Stream is lagging? Oh. Am I lagging, or is just the game lagging? The whole stream's lagging. Yeah. It's funny because it says there's no dropped frames, but I see the FPS dropping from 60 to 30 to 28. I'm starting to think there's a memory leak. I'm starting to think there's a memory leak somewhere and it's affecting things. 1.8 versus 2.9. Well, shit, no. What the fuck? Priests can do one-handed swords, right? They can learn one-handed swords, I think. Or no, they can learn daggers. Why this mallet so good? Why can I not see? Alright, it doesn't matter because I don't think... There's no T-mogging, so... All that matters is cost, so I should just take the two-hander. Oh, inventory's full. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Mace, dagger, staff, wand. Alright, so dagger's probably the better choice, but I'm not going to use it anyways. Or at least I won't be learning daggers before I get something better anyways. Yeah, that's better. Alright, let's try that again. Give me the two-handed sword. Mevin Korgal. You mean Kevin Morgul? What do you mean? I always look at the names and see if they're moving letters around. Pretending to be someone else. Oh yeah. The lag, I can see the lag on OBS and it's palpable. I can see it getting more and more painful. Frames missed due to rendering lag, like 6%. Skipped frames due to encoding lag, 10%. It's probably because they're both using the same graphics card, whereas normally the client uses or rather the Warcraft client, it uses CPU, right? This is the first time I've felt heat coming off the PC there. Alright, what are we gonna do with this? I don't have fear yet, so I guess we'll just try and nuke him to death. I can hopefully grab him and run. Actually, you know what? Let's tough it out and see what happens. No, nothing good. Okay, maybe we got this. I think we got this. Oh, his body disappeared. That's fucked up. Now we'll eat the corpse. Nom 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 nom. There we go. Haven't you said you voiced the Blood Elf worker in Warcraft 3? No, I did the Blood Elf engineer lines. I wrote the lines. I didn't voice them. The only character I might have voiced in Warcraft 3: The Frozen Throne is the dying footman who talks about Jaina's dad coming. That's the only character I might have voiced back then. Which is unfortunate, because I think that I would have been able to contribute a lot more, but they were pretty exclusive about that. There was a lot of gatekeeping at Blizzard, I'll be honest. A lot of very annoying gatekeeping. For no real reason, I would say. I can't use shields, so we'll take the staff. Okay, now we've got everything to get the hell out of here, right? There's no more quests. Should we just sell that? Probably. What is this one? 2.9. Oh, that's so much better. Alright, forget that then. The gray item? The gray item that dropped on the ground was better in damage than every quest item I've been given so far. That is just funny. Unintentionally, very funny. You remember that dying Kulturos guy? Yeah. Mistress Jaina, your father would be... It was something like that. I tried to do voices for a bunch of other stuff, but yeah, I don't think I did very well with those. Maybe the ogre was okay, but I don't think I could do it consistently at the time. Probably still can't. They did say this was supposed to run on a 2-core CPU. CPU Core i3 2100 A6 3600. I don't know. I don't know what they said about what it should run on. It's not the... It's not... Unreal Azeroth is not struggling at all. What's struggling is OBS. OBS is struggling with frames because it's sharing the graphics card right now. I think that's what's happening. But for me, everything is buttery smooth, and I know you guys are getting chunky lag. I see it happening. So what I should do, probably, is I could... No, I can't do anything about it until I would have to shut down the stream, which would be annoying. Let me see if there's a way to... Oh, I could free up resources from... Okay, I have an idea. Let me try and free up some RAM and see if that helps at all. Because I think I know what's causing that, is that there's a bunch of YouTube videos that I tend to have open all the time. Like tutorials and stuff for whatever it is I'm working on. And... Whoops. Let's close. Let's see what else I can close. Microsoft Teams. Why are you even fucking open? Get the fuck out of here. God, I hate Microsoft so much right now. I could shut this down as well. One moment. That should help a little bit. What else? Probably don't need Excel right now. 1 second. And I have about a dozen Word documents open, which probably isn't helping matters. What else can I close? I already closed that. That's good. The Panopticon. No, I really didn't want to close that one, but that's all right. It's fine. All right, I'll review that later. What else? All right, I think that's about it of things I can close that potentially will. Oh, Affinity photo is open. That's obviously going to cause problems. Okay. Did that help at all is now the question. Let's see. For the moment, it seems to be better. It seems to be holding steady at 59, 60 frames per second. So I think it was an issue of RAM, but let's see as I move on. I see it dipping to 55. Inconclusive. We shall see. I think what that means is that the next time I'm going to stream UnrealAzeroth, I will, yeah, 43. I'll reboot my computer so that I get out of everything and have no extra stuff running. As your longtime viewer, content enjoyer, supporter, and a YouTube chat friend, I am giving myself the entitlement to ask of you to watch this YouTube video and give your commentary on it. Okay. If you decline the proposal, I will completely understand. Well, you can post it in Discord. I'll check it out later. Generally, I don't watch anything live because I hate React content. And I don't want to become a React streamer. Yeah, my internet is totally fine. It's definitely the GPU being hit from two sides. And I think in large part, it's just UnrealAzeroth and OBS competing for GPU RAM, VRAM. Dave reacts, lol. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I could make a whole other channel for React content, maybe. Did that not hit? Is there not a... I'm missing a smite effect or something. That's weird. There's options to show mobs HP above them during combat by toggling nameplate. V? That's voice chat. This is me in proximity. Shift V? No, that's not it. I'd have to look it up. Definitely missing the smite effect. I know you dislike React content. All this guy has some pretty cool, neat questions you might be able to answer. I mean, I'll check it out, and I don't know. Maybe I'll turn it into a video. Like if it's cool, I'll do a response video. That's okay, because then I can point to the original content and say, watch this video first, and then I don't feel bad. Son of a... V is the default? Yeah, not anymore. Because V is now proximity chat. You've got to be kidding me. Just die. Gonna go eat his corpse for being such an annoying piece of shit. That is gratifying, I must say. Alright, let's go. I tell you, my current frustration with YouTube content is that because I've made a video about and commented on the Blizzard allegations stuff, I keep getting new, fresh content from morons who are like, oh, it was all fake, haha, and then they just like go on and on about how it was fake and how they were right and how woke people ruined Blizzard, and I'm like, good lord. They're just so fucking clueless. But they speak with such authority as though they were there. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. Please shut up. I don't even know what to say about it anymore. It was good BM when you cannibalize corpses after ganking someone? Yes, it will be. Imagine dying to a priest and then them eating you. How many... Is Undead Priest a popular combo? I guess is that the norm? What other priest options are there for Horde? Orc? Did he resist? Oh, he's level 7. Oh, he's not fucking... Jesus H. This guy does not... he's kicking my ass. Oh my god. You... I can't eat him. It's not up yet. 2-minute cooldown. That is just cruel. Okay, that one's level 6. Let's kind of want to avoid... What is the aggro range? I'm level 5, so it's increased by like... Is it 5 meters per level change? Aww. Purple again? Blamed woke employees. Well, that's the thing, like... All the wokeness happened later. It didn't ruin Blizzard. 100% Blizzard was ruined by corporatism and money grabbing by Bobby Kotick. Like, there's no question about it. There never was. But now they're trying to say, oh, the woke people kicked out these people and therefore the woke people ruined Blizzard. But no, it was ruined long before. It's just so dumb. Because it defies all reality. I just don't get it. Troll Priest had Shadow Guard? Any comments on Activision Blizzard and Microsoft changing the undead root animation completely under the table in the latest patch? Yeah, that's fucking lame. Here's what I think about that. That's what I think about it. That right there. This is that. Microsoft, this is for you. Blizzard, this is for you. You fucking Disney-fied pieces of shit. Fucking smooth-brained idiots. What do you think the Warcraft license is? Fucking... anyways, sorry. Yeah, it's dumb when they do that. I don't know why they keep doing this stupid shit. Who's even wasting a developer's time to change something like that? Like, just fucking make something new. What? I don't know. Yeah, that triggered me a little bit. Oh, I can eat. The Voodoo Man. I missed your message? What'd I miss? People again blamed woke employees? Yeah. Is that the only one I missed? Goblin Girls? You want the... you want Krizix? Maybe I'll Actually, probably not today, but maybe tomorrow. I'll play some Cappy. Oh, you know what's missing? My frickin' fort buff. Undead. I'm gonna heal this guy. Wait, who did I heal? It auto cast on me. Okay, he's good. That's a mage. Magician. Turning paintings into bowls of fruit. Yeah! What the fuck? Alright, where do I turn... What's this one? What the frick? I missed a pumpkin? You've got to be fucking kidding me. I swear to God I looted the last two. Did it not pick it up for some reason? Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Alright, where's the... There's 3 pumpkins over there. There's 1 over there. I'm just gonna run down the field since I've killed these fresh. Should be fine. Toggle nameplates via escape key bindings targeting functions. Show nameplates. Interface. Oh. What? Yeah. Yeah. Key bindings. Oh, I see. Targeting functions. Show nameplates. Not bound. Divide. Oh no! Alright, whatever. Did it turn it on? Deathguard Lundmark. It didn't seem to... Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh well. I don't know. There's all kinds of bugs. And the key bindings... Oh, wait. Now they're on. It just doesn't appear until I get close enough, I guess. Need to move closer to the mob and the HP bar will appear upon toggling. Gotcha. Well, I mean, we saw it, so it's on. It's on! Oof. Not that I like it. In fact, I kind of dislike it a lot. We can turn it back off. You love giving people buffs when you pass by. Truly the social experience of your teenhood times. Yeah, I totally agree. It's always... You feel like you're accomplishing... Huh? Oh, did I ding off of that? That's hilarious. Cannot escape. Cannot escape the fortitude buff. He has a quest. I forget what his quest is. Clothier. Ooh. Ooh la la. Oh, I should probably be wearing these. Did that say 43 spirit? That cannot be correct. There's no way that has 43 spirit on it. Not a chance in any realm of possibility. There's no way. Alright, let's go get... should I become a tailor? No. What? Where's he going? Come here, Gordo. Collect 3 gloomweed. Yes, master. Where is the gloomweed? We have to come back this way to kill these guys anyways. Also, I kind of want to avoid conflict until I get to Brill and there's a quest reward for fighting them. Are you playing Undead? This entire stream must be purged. How dare you, Undead 4500? Where is it? There it is.
This entire city must be purged.
Yes, Arthas, I understand. Where is the gloomweed? Probably everyone's picked it up already. We'll find it. We'll find it later. Let's go do these turn-ins and get first aid, I guess. The first inkling of the new plague, one of my favorite foreshadowing quests. Yes, indeed. 7 putrid claws. I believe this guy out here has something. Where is he? There he is. He's got a question mark. Oh, it's the Gloomweed. Never mind. And then I want to get the dog quest so I can kill these guys and potentially get bloods. I wonder if the sun was out, would the game be more pretty? Pretty? I think it's pretty. I do wonder, because I saw in the Horde area the lighting effects were working there. I don't think he's gotten to this area. My favorite. Should I become, what should I do? I'm not sure what to do yet. I could go like herbalism skinning just for money for now, until I figure out what I want. Let me see what I said on their server that I was going to do. Because if I signed up for something, I want to make sure I do the correct one. 1 second. What did I sign up for? What skills did I sign up for? I don't remember. I don't see where they did the... Where's the poll? Oh, you son of a... Alright, I can't find the poll. I don't remember what I signed up to do. What would be good for a priest anyways? Or just go for money? I'm just afraid that if I go, what? Herbalism skinning. I could just go herbalism mining. And just throw everything on the auction house to hoard cash. That might be the way to go, given it's early on, right? Are those the two best money-making ones? I'm not sure. I can't tell. I cannot find where we voted. No, it's not there. No, not there either. I don't know where the fuck it is. Son of a bitch. All right. I don't know what I signed up for. This guy is cool. This guy is cool. Kind of looks nicer, doesn't it? Oh, what was that? I saw some pop in. All right. Usually urban mining are best for gold. Yeah, that's kind of my impression as well. Maybe I'll just grab those two. The other one I've seen people do is skinning, but usually they just sell the skins, like, to a vendor. Whereas I think right now, because it's a early server days, having copper and stuff to put on the auction house might be the way to go. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And we can figure out what we really want later. So we'll get a mining pick, and then we'll get herbalism. And then we'll find the miner. I think they're... Where might they be? And then we can get find herbs up. And that will show me where the doom gloom weed whatever is. Is the mining guy over there? I think he's over there. Oh, look, a mailbox. Don't everybody send me 300 gold at once. No, I'm just kidding. No one has 300 gold. Train me. Huh? Oh. I haven't heard the bell in a while. What? Oh. Sure, water. Do not waste my time, priest. Okay, sorry. Jeez, what the fuck? Warlock. Rogue. Priest. Hello. Garments of darkness with 43 spirit on them. There's no way that's correct. That is definitely a typo somewhere in the listings. Or it's pointing to a wrong data cell or something. Oh, we get Power Word Shield? Okay, yeah, because we're level 6. What? Okay, I'm clicking on Discipline and it was changing my face. What was that about? What is that? What is happening there? Okay, it's not working. Okay, there's a new smite. Let's grab that. Don't get Fade yet. Alright, level 8. We'll come back for more. Journeyman Enchanter. No, we don't want that. We don't want enchanting. Who has mining? Demons, warlocks, mage, and hello Gretchen. I missed your question. What's your question? Oh, have you ever met Arthas's voice actor? No, but I found him online. He's you can hire him theoretically. If you wanted to. Alright, we'll need first aid. We'll put find herbs here. We haven't got mining yet, so don't know about that. And then let's just make some linen. Is there not a quest to turn in linen bandages? Maybe I didn't get it yet. Mushroom farmer. I'm noticing all the missing, Turtle Wow stuff. Oh. A cudgel, 2.8. Still worse than the gray mallet I found in the starting area. Go figure. Alright, I think the mining guy is down the road. Oh wait, there's one more quest I need to pick up. Are you going full Shadow Priest? I'm gonna go healing. Maggot Eye. Oh yeah. That one's tough. See if I can even do that. I'm gonna go healing because I just want to get to the dungeons. So as soon as I can start doing like, I don't know, Dead Mines or whatever, Wailing Caverns, I'll just run that over and over again. Let's get my new smite up. And let's get Power Word Shield on... I think I usually put it on 6. Maybe I'll put it on Q, actually. And where's my new smite? Here's my new smite. Get rid of the old one. That's it. Meh. And I think we got the quest for this, so let's start. Let's start murdering them. Oh my god. The self-targeting is not happening. Why isn't it happening? I can't cast it on myself? What is going on with that? Can you not cast Power Word Shield on yourself? Draws on the soul of the party member to shield them. While the shield holds, spellcasting will not be interrupted by damage. Once shielded, the target cannot be shielded again. You can shield yourself, right? I can't seem to target myself. That's... Is that how it was in Classic? Auto self-cast. Or is this a bug? Seems like it's a bug. I remember being able to cast this on myself. Sus. Is your game resolution weird and animations are all a bit wonky? Is that because of the client that's supposed to be the UE5 but is still in development? It's not supposed to be the UE5, it is UE5. There's no doubt about it being UE5, I can promise you that. Oh no, don't do it. Oh, he gave me the XP. Is that an exploit? What happens if I do this guy? Is he gonna save me? Nope. You haven't played Priest in a long time? I seem to recall that they could power word shield themselves. I can't seem to power word shield anyone. That just seems like a bug. It must have some sort of targeting issue. What the frick? Is that off a little bit? Maybe I'm just paranoid now. Everything starts to look like a bug. Kill 8 bleeding horrors and 8 wandering spirits. Alright. Death Guard Linnea. Fishing supplies, you say? Is this why people go skinning? Where's the mining guy? Do I have to go into Undercity for that? Maybe I have to go to Undercity. It's right there, so we may as well. You should definitely be able to shield yourself. Yeah. I think that's going to be very problematic, because I think without Power Word Shield, it's a lot more difficult to level. I can't even Power Word Shield others.
Hello, my friend.
Oh. Hey there. I forgot. There's proximity chat. I forgot. I wonder if there's a bunch of people chatting it up in Undercity. Let's go see. You don't want to be a healer in dungeons? That's where it's most fun to be a healer. Or frustrating, I guess. Yeah, maybe you're right. I enjoy that. I enjoyed healing in dungeons. We'll see what the mood is like on this server, I suppose, when it comes to healing. Could you hear the crowd? Boom. My child, what are you doing? Succeeding you, father. Rip. Oh. Nah. Is this a private server or classic? This is private. It is Emberveil. You can try it out on emberveil.org. It's in the Unreal client. UnrealAzeroth client. You can check that out as well. There's an UnrealAzeroth Discord. Oi! Emberveil has its own Discord. I have my own Discord. Plenty of Discords to jump onto. So it is UE5, but graphics are still not changed. Yeah, they're testing the UE5 client with the old graphics for now, and then later on they're going to add in new graphics and all that good stuff. I think the first test will be lighting, and I don't think he's done Undercity. Last I checked, he was doing the Orgrimmar area, the Orgrimmar starting areas, and the... Actually, I'm not sure where he's put stuff. I need a ride. But you don't know where to go. Where's a guard? Where's the mining guy? Need to learn mining. Profession mining. Oh. Interesting. Donk. No, no. Blew your mind when you first found out about this? Yeah? Did you hear the trailer? Was it the amazing voice that drew you in? No, I'm just kidding. What's the population right now? And is this the same guy that did this for Turtle, just now continued as his own? It's, okay, so it's a little bit complicated, but it's also very simple. UnrealAzeroth was its own thing before Turtle. They started a collab with the Turtle WoW team, and then when Turtle WoW got the heat, he sort of split back off. And now he's collaborating with Emberveil. Emberveil.org is this private server. So the UnrealAzeroth client is effectively server agnostic. It's more like an add-on. The way that it's being done, there he is. And in theory, in the future, he'll support all clients. The question is simply if they have a bunch of custom content, he has to create a build for them that has all their custom content. And then that needs updated art assets that are compatible. And I'm not sure exactly what that process is like. You could probably ask him if you jump onto the UnrealAzeroth server, Discord server, and see what he has to say about it. What is going on? Captive Abomination. Well, that's interesting. Yes, I'm going to try and steal the XP. Invalid target. Never mind, I can't touch it. I've never seen this before. Is this from Classic? Tyler and Edward? What? Tyler Durden? Edward Norton? What? Andrew Hartwell, Robert Gossam, Richard Van Brunt, Riley Walker, Chloe Krithis, Marla Fowler, Lista Bancroft, Brother Malak. Interesting. Let's check the population. How do you check the population? Just /who, right? Looks like there's about 300 people playing on the first day, which is not a massive amount, but there's limited interest, I think, in playing Super Vanilla again. So I think when Emberveil starts adding on their own stuff, then I think it'll pick up when they start doing that, or when they add the new artwork for the UnrealAzeroth. So I think both of those will see a big influx of players, but for now it seems relatively low key. Oh, okay. Dagger trending 10 silver. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Jesus H. All right, let's sell this junk. I never handed the pumpkin to the guy. All right, well, let's go do that. Back out we go. We've got our mining. Now we can mine, we can herb, and fill our one bag. Hopefully we start getting bags from drops or something, because it's going to be painful otherwise. That's from Vanilla? Wow. I don't remember it. It's because I think Turtle WoW didn't have a lot of certain things like that. Like anything that was heavily scripted, I think they didn't have. And I didn't really play World of Warcraft, I think, until TBC. I might have started it when it originally launched, but then I didn't really play it heavily until later. Probably should just keep this on me. Eh. Alright, back out we go. Back out. Also, my memory is just bad. Because it's been 20 frickin' years. Oh, son of a bitch. Official statement. Legacy mode at launch. Emberveil already runs on a full Unreal Engine 5 client, but launches with its nostalgic legacy graphics. The enhanced modern graphics mode is still being worked on, I'm sure, yeah. A video for me, a definitive surmise hypothesis video on what the Activision Blizzard Microsoft company's Classic Plus will be and look like outside the obvious bot token shards. You want me to do a prediction, or do you want me to talk about it when they do it? I tend not to do too many predictions, just because it can look like shit talk. The only predictions I do are for corporations, which always behave the same. In terms of like how CEOs behave and things like that. That's very easy to predict. And I've been pretty much 100% on the mark thus far. My next prediction that I made that I expect to come true is for Asha Sharma to shove AI into the development teams of every game studio working under Microsoft. That is my expectation for what's going to happen. And I believe the mass layoffs that they did were the justification for that. Well, you have to do more with less people now, ergo you must use the AI. I'm pretty sure that's what's coming next. Because her appointment as CEO of Xbox was entirely Satya Nadella's doing, and Satya Nadella is a big AI guy, like freakishly AI focused. I don't know if you guys saw the short I did about how Microsoft 365, I don't know if you have to use Office Suite, maybe you don't, I do. But if you do have to use it and you're paying for a subscription, the monthly annual subscription for all the Microsoft 365 used to be $100. That was like the lowest amount you could pay. They added a new basic tier that doesn't have the AI stuff that's only $20 a year. So you can get rid of all the AI stuff and pay a lot less. So I was like, yay! Because they had slipped in all these AI tools that I didn't want onto the subscription that I was the normal one, the $100 one. So I don't know. I'm hoping everyone will switch to switch to the basic who has to use 365 and kind of showcase how AI is bullshit. Though I did see that they give you some credits for AI, even on the basic tier. They give you like 60 credits a month or something to use AI, and I'm like, A, I don't want that, but B, you're probably still going to count me as an AI user then. Maybe if I never use a single one of those credits, they can't? I don't know. I just hate it so much. Fucking Microsoft is so disgusting. Alright, we gotta find the Gloomweed. Rotting Dead and... Okay, so we gotta go back to that area anyways. Let's do the Laced Pumpkin, because I think he escalates to another quest as well. A question to you as a person who was part of Warcraft 3's development process. Do you personally remember any early alpha ideas before the first public beta, or was it before your time? I do remember some stuff, but I've already detailed pretty much all of the Warcraft 3 stuff in my Warcraft 3 Ask Me Anything series, which I did in collaboration with Ablehawk. You can go between our channels to see that completed series. I answered pretty much every question about Warcraft 3 that you can imagine, so I do recommend that series. Oh, we have to sit here and laugh at him first. Missed call. Suspicious. Looks like a scam call. So in terms of like early Warcraft 3 development, I'll give a short answer, but basically, well, these are popping in. That's a bug. The early version of Warcraft 3 that had more RPG elements was something that Mike O'Brien wanted to do. He wanted to do more of the RPG stuff. So the original version that they showcased at the first E3 that it was at, I think it was like 2001. I'm not sure exactly when it was. That build had a main hero unit in the center, and then all the units that you would build would line up on either side of you. So there'd be like a unit here, unit there, unit there, unit there, unit there, as you were building them. And then you would march around and they just follow you, and you would still just control your main hero. And then you could use abilities from your hero or your army, all from the same thing, all from the same command card. And basically you became your own death ball, and so it was just one big death ball. And Rob Pardo and Mike O'Brien clashed heads on that. Rob Pardo wanted to go more in the RTS direction and have more units and stuff that were separate from the hero, and ultimately it was Pardo who ended up winning, but it was to Blizzard's detriment because Mike O'Brien left the studio after clashing heads with Pardo so many times. And so we lost Mike O'Brien. He went on to found ArenaNet and do Guild Wars 1 and 2, which are really great MMORPGs. I imagine his goal was to defeat World of Warcraft, but I don't know. Tough thing to do. Either way, I think it was good for both Warcraft 3 and for Mike O'Brien. Him personally, because he was a very talented dude. It's just unfortunate for Blizzard because they lost the guy who basically did all the most important coding for their games. Like the Mopac was Mike O'Brien's thing, the compression for videos and stuff. Or no, that was Bink. But the Mopac, which was the main compression tool for... Okay. Should I just farm things around these guys? Because it seems like they're gonna help me a lot. What if I like pull a bunch of shit over there? Is that an exploit? Is that like an old exploit that people used to do? I imagine it would be. Let's try it. The good part about AI is it's absolutely not sustainable. Doesn't matter what happens. True. Are you kidding me? Wow, they really didn't want to... Alright, whatever. Never mind, it was a dumb idea. We're not going to exploit. To be honest, I want them to fund and crash their companies down. I hope this is the end of Microsoft, but it is a dream. I'm right there with you. I wouldn't mind seeing Microsoft choke on its own hubris. The problem is that they're basically manufacturing consent for the AI by shoving it into everything and then claiming everyone who uses any piece of Microsoft software is an AI user, which is disgusting. And definitely not true. They're creating a fiction in order to justify continuing down this path, even though it's very obvious to me and probably most of you, they've overinvested in this fucking thing, and now it's a big problem. There's like 2-point-something trillion in debt from AI costs versus revenue, and they're just hiding it by pushing it around from company to company. So it's like a big corporate circle jerk to protect AI, which is just, what the fuck? As if AI needs protection. Oh, could I eat this? Oh, I could have ate that. Alright, well, whatever. Let's drink a thing. They used MPQ on a ton of Blizzard games? Yeah, the Mopac was like a Blizzard staple. I don't know if it still is, but... I do like how easy to access and change things. What? Okay, you did not complete your thought. Did I miss anything? What's your prediction of the inevitable usage of AI in World of Warcraft as an IP from Activision Blizzard and Microsoft Company? Yeah, that's my prediction, is that they're going to be forced to use it. I think the reason that Johanna Ferries made that, like, basically slipped out that thing that was like, oh, Blizzard's now the top earning studio in the Microsoft blah blah blah, which is kind of silly if you think about it. Like, yeah, of course you're the top earning studio. They just got rid of like 3 of them. How many are left? Like, eh. Why did he help on that one and he's not helping on this one? That is so bizarre. Did I not get XP for that one? No, I didn't do enough damage. That's interesting. That is interesting. Anyways, it's sort of... It's like being the most special gumball in the gumball machine that only has one gumball left in it. I don't know. Get smoked. And I can't use my power word shield, which is a very useful tool in this situation. Oh my god, I'm dying. Ah, first death. Alright. Clearly I need to 1v1 these guys if I can't shield myself. Oh! I died so hard I literally died. Alright. 1 second. Oh, the crafting. 100%, your company forced all of you to use it, and then a few months later, we now have to watch your costs much more. And this is what will break it, the cost. I give it 1 or 2 more years. Yeah, the AI is proving to be less affordable than normal people. And there's been some memes going around about they showed some of these tools as like they were trying to show how the tool with people working with the AI were doing better than other people. And it's like people using this AI are 0.6 as effective as people who are not using it. It's like what the fuck is happening? Uh-oh. Oh, there's an update. Is that why I crashed? No, it says up to date. Never mind. Oh, it's just not, it ain't running now. Oof, oof. All right, we're gonna have to find it in the task manager then. Ah, the joys of betas. Gotta love it. EOS overlay renderer using 48 megs. Okay, that's not a big deal. Why are you? Oh, it's trying to run it over and over again. Oh, it's eating shit. What is going on? I might have to reboot my machine. Nope, never mind. I got it. Let's try again. All right, Shazzer is back. You just wanted to see the death effect? Yes. Let's say that was definitely it. Oh, look at that. It's all gray. This is not quite the dead effect. I think he must have had to do it by hand. Wait, does he even have it on? Hold on, 1 second. Let me check. Would it be here? It's not here. I think the other problem is that I'm gonna lose, no, never mind. Where is it? Where's the death effect done? Is it in video options? Yeah, no, it should be on. He probably had to do the death effect by hand, so this is not quite it. Not quite. Any chance I can use this on myself yet? No. That is such a bummer. Oof. Not blue enough? Yeah. Did it change at all when I resurrected? I'm not even sure. I hope we can play UnrealAzeroth on normal servers in the future. I hope that's the goal. I think that's the goal. That's what would make sense to me. I think potentially it could be done on any classic vanilla server. It's just if there's any custom content, that's gonna not work. And then it's a question of IDs, I think. But I'm not 100% sure what the impetus would be or how that works. That's definitely a question you want to ask on the UnrealAzeroth Discord if you're interested. Didn't the alpha ship with PDBs so you could have, in theory, throw it into Jira and get the actual values? I don't know. You're talking Greek to me. I'm mostly a writer, man. When it comes to technical shit, I don't know what I'm doing. Lols. All right, we got to get 1,000,000 putrid claws. Let's see how many of these I can take without dying. Also, I want to see these death blooms on the map now, man. There's one. Nope, that's Silverleaf. It's orange, I can get it. Alright, we'll do, we'll fight our way over there. Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Start hoarding. All right, I did get it. Didn't help. Oh, didn't the alpha? Okay, so I don't know. You learned from yesterday's walk with Sable. Every time I died, you got a DC. Oh, is that what it is? Wow, that's very punishing. I think that's too extreme for free XP. I mean, it does it work every time? Because sometimes it was just. Oh, he's gone. Never mind. Yeah, there's definitely, you know, crash bugs to be watching for. Let's get rid of that. This is a quest item. This is a quest item. That is garbage. These are all useful. These are all useful. I think you have to do half the health. Yeah, that seems about right. I think when I was over the 50% mark on damage, that's when I would get full XP. Though I'm not sure if I'm getting partial XP, because when I killed... let's check the XP on this one, for example. So he's level 6. And let's see how much XP I get. Is he trying to chase the chicken? What's he doing? He keeps turning to the side. Maybe it's just a wonky animation bug. So that gave me 75 XP. This guy's level 5. Did he resist? What the hell was that? Stop resisting! Now I'm a cop. He gave 60. So when the guard killed the one that was like at 50%, I got 33 XP, I seem to remember, and I think it was level 5. So I'm thinking that they take some of the XP, but they give you what you earned. Obviously, if you can dot a bunch of them and kite them around, it would be worth it to drag them to a guard to finish them off if you didn't think you could. When he had attacked, you got 37? Yeah, so it must be based on the amount of damage they do. Getting smoked. 79. Is there some... Oh, no, he's level 7. I see. I could have eaten that corpse. Why didn't I eat the corpse? I'm not used to it. Not used to being undead. Alright, let's go find Gloomweed, which should appear on the map, I think. Doomweed? Gloomweed? Unless they don't spawn, in which case I'm in trouble. I know they used to be over here. Oh. Somebody died. Oh, sad. First times as undead? Yeah. Not my first time. First time I publicly played Undead, I suppose. I'm out of water, so I'm gonna have to get this. Oh wait, I have some in the fridge. One moment. Emergency water rations in the fridge. For occasions just like these. By the way, if you are interested in old game design documents, or you'd like to learn about game design from someone who's been doing it for 28 years, my Patreon, patreon.com/DesignerDave, or is it just patreon.com/DesignerDave? I think that's what it is. You can find old game design documents. There's a free tier. It has some stuff, but if you want like the really good stuff, there's like a packet that contains all of the game design documents that I've worked on throughout my career for like $20. Or you could just become a member and you can get access to that way and just download them all and then, cancel your membership if you wanted. Just saying, that's an option. There are a few things from my days in Blizzard, but very few. But if you're interested in seeing game design documents from a variety of studios and things like that, I think it might be of interest to you. Otherwise, don't worry about it. If you wanted to become a YouTube member, you can get access to all the videos I do that are members only, which predominantly includes God Among Man development, which is a visual novel game I'm working on. There's not been too many updates on it lately, but I'm going to do a big update in the near future, which will be members only. Some War 2 artwork is signed by Metzen. Did he work only on concepts, or was he also part of the art team? For Warcraft 2, he joined as a member of the art team and ended up doing story. Back then, oh, that doesn't count? That's not a corpse? Anyways. Back then, because development teams were smaller, people would often do multiple jobs. So, as an example, I was on the campaign design team, but I also wrote all the tooltips, and I wrote a lot of descriptions for the levels in terms of like the flavor text and things like that, and I wrote some extra lines of dialogue here and there, and I also did a lot of the in-game cinematics for many of the missions. Which isn't credited anywhere in the credits, but it's what happened. For Metzen, he joined as an artist, and then he just happened to do a lot of story stuff. So he helped a lot with the writing on Warcraft 2. I think that was the main one where he started writing. And then Warcraft 3 obviously was entirely his baby because he'd done StarCraft at that point. I don't remember when he became creative director exactly, to be perfectly honest. I remember it being announced, but I don't remember when. Maybe it happened before I got there and my remembrance is that vague. That is a corpse. Nom 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 nom. Alright, I'm full. Why am I not seeing any doomweed? Bloomweed. What is it? There's definitely something glitchy with the animation. He's like, oh, he's doing his idle. Okay, he's popping into his idle between the attacks. That is strange. That's a little strange. I hope that's reported already. It's hard to miss, so it's... Yay! Alright, we're done here. I haven't run into a single herb. Where is this supposed doomweed? Am I just not seeing it? I also seem to recall it was in this area, but I'm just not... Aha! 32. Interesting. Alright, we already got the Darkhound blood. I wonder if...
Shazzer, my man. Good luck.
How you doing?
I don't know, bro. It's tough being a priest.
Yeah, I can't even shield myself. It kind of sucks.
Oh, you're a priest too? Yeah, the shield doesn't work.
Why doesn't... Do you know why it doesn't work? Or have you reported it?
I saw someone reported it on the website.
Alright, that's good to know. I'm sure he'll fix it soon.
Okay. See,
Laters.
Did you find any gloom
Oh.
with, bro? Bro, I don't find any gloom with.
No, I don't think it's spawning. I think that's another bug.
No, it's spawning. I found one, a single one in the whole playthrough.
Oh, I haven't seen any.
Maybe
I think
it's
they're not...
Maybe it's not respawning, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's not respawning. Maybe this when the server crashes, we can find it.
Oh, nice, good one.
Alright, later. That was pretty cool. I think I'm gonna like the proximity chat. Alright, we got this done. Ding-a-ling. Dark Eye. The Mills. Oh, yeah. He said he found one. I think they're not respawning, so if one person does the quest, it's like nobody else can get it. I hope that's been reported, otherwise I'll have to report it. And I'm lazy. Vile fin scales. I'll take that one. I think the herbs are not respawning either, since I've only found one silver leaf the entire time. And I'm not seeing that many people around, so it's not that. It's not like everyone's looting shit and I'm not getting anything. Alright. This would be so much fun, I'd actually consider doing role-playing. Yeah, that's what I'm excited for. Because you can do role-playing, and I'm using voice mod, so I can do, like, this.
If I play a paladin, I can be a very mighty paladin from another universe. Hold on, I don't know how to turn that off now. The Emperor would be disappointed in me, I'm certain.
There we go. Anyways, there's all sorts of fun stuff you can do with voice mod in conjunction with it. So I'm pretty excited for the roleplay potential. Some things will be easier to do than others, of course. But like, if we do roleplay, I'm gonna go all out and have voices for everything. So like, if I'm wearing a helmet, I'll have like that one, that kind of shit. Brother Dave, exactly. Yes. Deaths in the family. Oh no, haunted mills. I think that's the thing. When there's more people on here, like I kind of want to see the voice stuff get out of control. One thing I did suggest was to have push to talk on by default, which he did. I think he added that almost immediately, because there were a couple people who were listening to the radio and they didn't realize that their push to talk or the voice thing was activated, and so they were just sitting there and the radio was coming through their own speakers and coming through their microphone, and it was creating feedback loops and stuff. I knew there was a Duskbat quest. Bitch. All right. What level am I? 7. So nothing till 8. Journeyman what? Oh, Enchanter. No, not that. Yeah, it's this guy. Inner Fire. That's level 12. I hate that this doesn't work. Grr. I hope that's reported too. I think it has something to do with how many are in the list and then it not being able to collapse it. Let me check. Because if the bottom one can collapse, then nope, doesn't collapse either. Something wrong there. Voice proximity is fun until a critical amount of people. Goldshire on a big server could be a yell fest or worse. Yeah, for sure. But the fall off on it is actually pretty steep. So let me show you. So, hey there, how's it going? Okay, they don't have it on. But from here to here is about the limit, and it's quite soft at this distance. You actually need to be quite close for them to hear you loudly. And then, like, about here, it almost drops off entirely. So it's a very short range. So I think even Goldshire might be okay if people are maintaining respectful distances from each other. You know what I mean? Like roleplay distance. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I'm excited to see how that all works out, because voice proximity in World of Warcraft is literally one of Eric Dodd's first ideas that he wanted to get into the game. The plan was to have it for original WoW Classic. And to, like, oh man, Blizzard back in those days was so creative and it was so fun. Because these are all, like, everyone's like, why didn't you do that back in the day? But we did. We wanted to do that stuff, and then we just couldn't. Because back in the day, voice proximity chat wasn't really a thing. I mean, there was some games that might have had it, but it was like super rare and it was wonky and it cost so much bandwidth. You got to remember, it's like 2000, and in America, bandwidth was kind of at a premium. So, and ironically, not much has changed since then. But yeah, that was one of the first ideas that Eric Dodds wanted voice changing stuff too, and now we have it all. We have voice changers from voice mod. We have Silverleaf. We have proximity chat as an easy add-on, a relatively easy add-on. So these must be respawning, because I would have seen that when I came in, right? Not sure if I got this far out or not. And there, that's another Silverleaf. Can I get through here? Yes, I can. So I'm excited to finally have those things. If Blizzard's Classic Plus does not have voice proximity chat, they'll once again be behind the curve. So it's funny to me. It's funny to me because they don't innovate. Like, all these things that we thought about doing back when we were working on original World of Warcraft are things they could easily do now if they just fucking get off their asses. Sorry. I'm like, it's a bit depressing to think about sometimes. People are just going to scream their butts off. Well, that's what everyone thinks, but most people are pretty respectful, especially on private servers. Most people on private servers are quite respectful of those around them, so I'm not that worried about it. Am I gonna die? Because I can't do power word shield. I think I'm gonna get smoked. Ah, fuck. Okay, got him. I should have dotted him right away. I think we'll be fine. Oh, it's gonna be close, actually. You know what? Let's get regen up. Alright. Gotcha, eat. Nom 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 nom. If Blizz has voice chat in Classic, they will probably record everything and give the data to Microsoft to train AIs. 100% they would. You are correct. That is exactly what they would probably be forced to do. we have to remember that the developers at Blizzard are not the same thing as Microsoft corporate, but the developers at Blizzard are forced to do whatever Microsoft corporate wants at risk of losing their job. If they were smart, they would all be unionizing right fucking now. If anyone from Blizzard is watching me, if you are a developer from Blizzard, mark my words, form a union now before it's too late. Bethesda, before Bethesda could fire everyone, they managed to form a union, and it's because of that union that they're able to, right now, they've been negotiating to save some of those jobs that got lost, that Asha fucking fired people from. Let's stop calling it layoffs. Asha fired a bunch of people. That's what happened. And they're saving some of those jobs because they have union people negotiating to rehire them. Because the union people can get people who are still at the company to strike, the people that they know are necessary and could shut down the whole company if they're not working. So if you're listening, Blizzard devs, I know at least one or two of you watch me now and then. Fucking form your union now before it's too late, because Asha's gonna fire 1,600 more people, and some of them are gonna come from Blizzard, no matter what Johanna Ferries says in leaked emails. Okay? Don't be stupid. Form the union. All right, that's my PSA for you, Blizz. Have to say I'm planning on, I think the current. Oh, you're playing on the biggest private server. People in /2 are the absolute pit. Ignore list is growing and growing in dungeons, though, and such community is perfect. Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be some bottom of the barrel pieces of crap here and there, but oh shit. Thought I could get away with that. Yeah, you just gotta block them. The older I get, the more I realize that trying to talk to these people to like get them to see that they're pieces of shit is a pointless endeavor. The sooner you block them, the better for your sanity. That's just most of life. It's true on all social media, and it's definitely true in online games. Are these on super fast respawn or something? Oh, for fuck's sake, I think I'm gonna die because of this. How big is my heal, actually? Let's see. Oh, that's quite nice. Unions are really important. I work in the mining industry in Sweden, which has a very strong union. Yeah, when I worked at a studio in Sweden, the union asked me to join almost immediately, and then, ironically, before I could, I got laid off. And I kept thinking, man, if only I joined the union immediately. If I had joined that day, I think I could have saved my job. What sucked about it the most is that that company invited me all the way out there from China, and then I just leased an apartment, and then they laid me off because they fucked up and didn't listen to me. Sony had asked them a question. Sony had asked, what would you do with this IP if you could do anything? And their answer was, no, we're just going to port this over. And I'd given them 2 alternatives that were completely new games that they could have done with that license. And they were like, I don't know. So painful. Embalming Ichor. All right, still need to kill these. Rothide, Mongrel, and what? Oh, it's right there. Rothide, Grave Robber, Rothide, Mongrel. Where's the Mongrel? That's a Gnoll. That's a Grave Robber, so we do need him. Maybe if I'd joined the Union, I'd still be living in Sweden now. Actually, probably not. Because while I was in Sweden... Actually, no, my life would have been totally different now that I think about it. Because the reason that I went to Thailand is just because everyone in Sweden couldn't stop talking about how great Thailand was. So that was the reason that I visited Thailand and then met my wife. So yeah, but it's because I was unemployed at the time and I had nothing else to do, and I'm like, I was stuck there in December, so in the middle of winter in Karlshamn, Sweden, and I'm like, where am I? What am I gonna do? And I ended up going to Thailand because they would not shut up about it. Hello? Yeah. All right, what are we doing? I guess I already killed everything I need, so we'll just... Oh, everyone needs these now. And how was it? How was what? Thailand? Well, it's been, what, 15 years and I'm still here, so that should tell you something, I suppose. Thailand's great. I do, so I lived in China for 2 years before I moved to Thailand, so I got used to general Asian culture, so I had something to differentiate Thai Asian culture against. And I think that helped me a lot in understanding what I was getting into, I suppose. So I think that when you come to Thailand, Bangkok might not be the best experience you can have in Thailand, but you'll get dumped into the culture. It's just unfortunate because Bangkok is where the people who are least friendly towards foreigners are going to be. And I think going out to like Chiang Mai or Phuket might be better as a first-time experience. Once you're in Thailand, though, you may as well visit all of Southeast Asia because you can cross the borders here and get 15-day stamps pretty much anywhere you go. I think Cambodia now requires... Actually, I think maybe Vietnam as well. You might have to get it a little bit ahead of time, but generally speaking, you can cross the border without too many issues. And so you can go to Thailand and see Cambodia, and go to Angkor Wat, see the most ancient temple in the world. Go to Vietnam, go to Laos, and then you can actually go back into Thailand and go all the way. You could go into China theoretically, but you can also go up to India if you wanted to. So you can do quite a tour. If that's your thing. Is he gonna call for... Oh, fuck. Try and kill this as fast as I can. Oh, we're getting smoked. Alright, we got it. No problem. You just looked at Chiang Mai. It has an interesting square in the middle of the city. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of interesting things in Thailand. There's really beautiful temples. There's what you call it? Oof. There's like the beach from... What is it called? The beach? There's all sorts of stuff in Thailand to see. My favorite thing in Thailand is to go to the big temple with like there's like a mural that goes all the way around this, like, it must be like a 10-kilometer wall or something. And every inch of it is covered in like mythological tales. And I don't know what any of it means, but it's interesting to sit there and like look at it and try to figure it out. It's a very unique art style, and they maintain it very well. So it's quite interesting. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's not good. Rawhide Mongrel 8 out of 5. So this quest is not complete. I think Rawhide Mongrel was like 3 out of 5, and suddenly now it's skipped and added a bunch. I'm not sure what's going on with that. That is strange. I don't think Rawhide Knoll is the mongrel either, so I don't think that counts. Let's kill one anyways and see. Brr. Ever since 2008, I've left Norway in the winter for Thailand. Ah, well, there you go. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Because winter in Thailand is just, like, rainy, but it's still very warm. And you can often go to the beach, no problem. Chiang Mai is really nice. Your in-laws live like an hour away. Been there a lot, even stayed there for months at a time during the winter. Yeah, and it's so low cost. I think that's the best part about, well, Asia in general, but Thailand in particular. I would say Vietnam actually is even cheaper these days. So if cost is like a high concern, Vietnam is probably the best option. And I think also has the nicest food for a Westerner because it has the French influence. Some people do prefer Thai food though, because if they like spicy stuff. I personally do like spicy stuff, so. Big fan of the lab moo. Probably butchering the language, though. There's a mongrel. Alright, let's see what happens. Clearly the quest text is bugged, and it's not tracking it correctly, but I'm curious if it's true. There was 2 left that I needed last I checked before it went wonky on us. What I'm guessing is that the embalming ichor... Oh. It says 1. Alright, let's see what happens. Did I really not kill any? If they're only out here on the field, that might be true. Die! Oops. Okay, it says 2 out of 5, so it's definitely tracking it. You're hooked on Pad Kapow? Oh yeah, that's a good one. I just love how they just toss in all the basil in there. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, eat good for you. Okay, okay. And then they just throw in a bunch of bird chili. I don't think that's gonna be good for me. Oh, give flavor. Alright. And they're right. If spice is a flavor, Thailand has plenty of that. My wife can't eat food without some level of spice. I tried to get her into hot sauces, but she doesn't seem to like that nearly as much as just fucking straight up here's some bird chili. Ah! He snuck up behind me. Little sneaky piece of shit. What the fuck? Oh, he is smoking me, though. Stop it. Stop hitting me. It's annoying. Swing and then hit. Alright. Let's drink. Yikes. Also, I'll say that the Bangkok area has less spicy food than the Isan area, which is to the northeast. The area towards Laos is the Isan area. It's a lot of the food is influenced by Lao culture because originally a lot of them came from Laos, and so you'll get a lot spicier stuff up here. So be forewarned that they do not cater to the. Generally, they don't cater to the tastes of foreigners here in the northeast region known as the San. All right, that seems like it's done. We'll see if I can turn it in. And now I'm curious. All right. I mean, we're certainly going to get all these herbs if we can. Failed. You failed at picking a flower. How the fuck? Your wife always makes nam perk as a side dish when we have ribs or turkey during Xmas. Oh, nice. Oh, so you married into it too. You know what I'm talking about then. that's fucked up. He knocked me on my ass. Ouch. Alright. Inventory is full. That's not good. Alright, let's scroll of protection myself to get the pelt. And we'll try to kill a bunch of bats on our way back. It did loot that, even though it looked like it didn't loot it. It definitely did. Vampiric Dusk Bat? He's level 9. I ain't risking that. No way. Try the level 7, though. Knocked on my ass. Ooh. Oh, come on. By the way, if you do end up playing on Emberveil, just a reminder that Out of Bounds Radio is available in the game by default. And you can just turn it on right up here. It's from the interface. If you want to listen in on whatever tunes or DJs are playing at the time. Anytime you like. I myself did a DJ set for the opening. I don't think I was drinking, but I did it. I managed to do it, and I had a lot of fun. So I might try again in the future to do a DJ set. If you missed that, I do have a members-only video for it, but it's missing part of the... Oh, no. It's missing part of the set because I didn't think to turn on the music for the people watching the video until later. Goblins? You want goblins? That's you at 4 a.m.? Yeah, I know, I got it. It's fine, you didn't have to be there. As much as I appreciate the support, I understand people have lives, you gotta do things. But if you become a member, you can watch most of the set. And watch me doing it. I did a intro where I talk about I did like a narrative parable play about Blizzard and Turtle WoW and stuff. So it might be of interest to some of you. Alright, we got the red linen robe. What is the other thing? Oh, okay. I'm missing survival already. I wish I had trees to cut down. I also wish one of these MFers would drop a frickin' bag or something. This is ridiculous. What? Oh, it's just the broken fang. No big deal. Should start practicing my undead voice. So I can creep people out as I'm running around with the voice on. Stop resisting, god damn it. I feel like a cop whenever I say that. A US cop. Alright, so these are probably respawning. I imagine none of them would be appearing at all if they weren't veiled at time. Ish. Don't know if you guys are familiar with US police brutality, but it's kind of a thing. It's kind of a thing. He's gonna knock me down. Damn it! Just die. Most annoying bat creatures. Oh, I saw that. What was that? Oh. Meaty batwing. Coarse thread. Alright, so we still need 3 more dusk bat pelts. Hopefully we get those on the way back. Am I getting the second smite off? I think I did. Why is it... When he knocks me down, it's also making it so I'm not selecting him anymore. I wonder what that's about. Feels like a bug. Feels like another bug. Another bug that needs to be reported. Why am I not attacking? So weird. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Huh? Alright, we only got 2. Alright, that's not good. Arg. Let's try to turn in that one quest that was bugged out and see what happens. It says it's complete now, so I'm pretty sure it will turn in. I think it's just an interface issue or a database issue. Not sure which. Which. Bah. You got a phone, don't you? Don't you have phones? Yeah, I can't wait for the mobile version to come out for Unreal Azeroth. That is going to be... can't even pick it. That is going to be quite interesting. If I could play on my phone. I do have a gaming phone, so... well, let's see here. Human pelts, go away. Mushroom. Chipped. No, we're going to put that on the auction house. We're going to put most of this on the auction house. We're going to get as much money as we can out of the early days of progression. That is my goal. To absorb all the wealth I can. Alright, what is more money? I don't know, because I don't have the add-on that tells you which one's better. Mail. Mail is always better. Almost always. Speak with Deathguard Linnea. Undercity. That's what I was looking for. We can go turn in the Undercity quest and go to the auction house at the same time. And I think Deathguard Linnea is also on that path. Nothing else is currently complete. Wait, Deathguard Kellen heal his wounds? Afterwards, grant him power word fortitude. What? Where is he? North of the cemetery. Okay. Well, we'll come back for that. It's a green quest, so I should have already done it. Oh well. Take advantage of the guard here. Oh, no, you just took that one entirely. I guess you have to do at least 50%. Oh, it's happy birthday? Okay. Give me 5 minutes and I'll be down, okay? Okay. Yarr. Looks like I won't make it to Undercity. I did say 5 minutes. Let's see. Let's see if I can push it. Forsaken duties. Return back? What the frick? Undercity gives the rested XP, right? I think it does. I know that that was bugged very early on, but I think they fixed it, so. Let's get all these down here. Oh, look, this one's readable. Lord Bethor Ice Shard, as per your instructions, I sent you the agent you requested. It is the bearer of this note. The person is shown to be dependable and able to follow orders as proven against the forces of the Scourge, and is my choice for your mission. She reigns supreme. 5 minutes in Thailand can mean anything from 10 minutes to 40 minutes. This is very true. But I tend to adhere to Western time standards in that regard. So when I say 5 minutes, they know that I generally mean exactly 5 minutes. I would really like to get these on the auction house, though, and potentially, assuming that the market isn't already flooded, which I doubt it, potentially get some money flowing into this character so that I can buy spells and things later on. But yeah, if you go to emberveil.org, you can get the client there to get which is a thing the patcher client, and that'll get you into UnrealAzeroth. So it straight up is just UnrealAzeroth as the client for. No. I'm a bitch. Hey, I didn't crash. What the shit? Okay, well, that's several levels of bizarre. I don't even know what to make of that. That is the most unique thing that's happened so far, that's for sure. But damn, that's gonna cut into my time. I thought I was gonna make it to the auction house. No, I don't think I will. Am I being messaged? That will be my warning to hurry the fuck up. No. All right, I think maybe we can make it back. I didn't even get it's not even a corpse run. I'm back. Like, okay, that's super bizarre. Clearly, there's going to be things that are exploitable based on what I just saw. The elevator has taken another one. Yeah, that's just like real classic in that case, isn't it? Oh my stars. That was unlucky and instant respawn. Yeah, I think I would have preferred ghost form because I would have been able to fall down and be safe in the bottom. I think you can even go through the doors when you're in ghost form, so that's extra disappointing. Blah. I like that it gives you the indicator over here on the left that you're speaking, so you can tell when your voice is live and when it's not. That is a very good indicator to have. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again and I can get to the frickin' auction house and put these things up on there. Oh my. Oh my. Is that a shortcut? I know that goes inside, but I've never actually used it to try and get inside. I'm kind of curious now. If that might be a faster and easier way, maybe I'll use it in the future. I'll definitely explore it. All right. Attempt number 2. Oh, for Christ's sake. Attempt number 2. We won't press our luck. We'll wait for these doors to open. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yay. All right, don't kill me. Please. Okay. What a relief. I believe there's an auction house on literally every possible way out, as I recall. So we can just run it down. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Is there none? Is there no auction house? Is the auction house closed? There's one. What the fuck? Maybe that's just a turtle wow thing. Okay, let's put these up. Put it up. What do you think? Early pricing. 24 hours. Oh. 25 silver? $30 silver? You think anyone will pay that? 15? I am curious. Cold steel gauntlets. Huh? Item was not found. What? Uh-oh. Oh, it's soulbound. Oh, that's a problem. Right, I shouldn't be able to do that. Alright, that'll do. That'll do for now. Oof. You've seen all the ancient protectors in Teldrassil are halfway into the ground? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, there's plenty of things going on that are questionable. Hopefully it'll all get figured out in the near future. But, you know, there's a lot of bugs to get through. When you're making a full-on client from scratch, it's a tall order. I do wonder how he's faring with the bug tracker and everything. I should go check it out and see how many bugs there are in there at this point. I remember at one point for Diablo 2, we had like 3,000 bugs. We celebrated 1,000 bugs and then it just kept going. All right, guys, thank you for joining me. Be sure to go to my Patreon if you're interested in game design documents or learning about game design, or Warcrotch, the horniest high fantasy TTRPG that may or may not happen depending upon how popular it is. There's also my you could become a member of my YouTube to get access to the members only videos and see what I'm doing behind the scenes on certain things. And that's about it. Outofbounds.live if you want to hear the radio anytime, day or night, on any device you have. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me. Hail Hydra.